It's just this English no go the hard person.
Now, because say you don't study me, I think more on the English.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the internet, welcome to another episode of our podcast. And in today's episode, we'll be talking about life after high school. Together here with our guest / co-host, Sambo Manasseh. Sambo, do you want to introduce yourself?
No, yeah, since you've already done that, I think it's better. You should just continue.
Okay, alright, cool. So, before we get started, let's play a game of Would You Rather. Are you set? All right. So the game is quite simple, alternative,
Okay.
and then you'd pick which one you would prefer.
Yes, I'm sorry.
So if I was to give you $1 million right now, or take you
Yes.
back in time for 5 years,
Which one of the two options would you pick?
Which one am I going to pick?
yes.
Actually, that is a tough decision to make right now. But let me say, with the circumstances which I find myself in right now, I would say I'll go with $1 million.
Instead of going back in time 5 years.
Yes.
But if you were to go back in time 5 years, you could actually correct your mistakes, which would potentially make you a millionaire, right?
Yes, and that was why I said earlier that due to the circumstances in which I find myself in at the moment, I will want that money.
Okay, so you're talking based on your current, like the current situation right now.
Yes, based on the current situation right
Okay.
now. That is it.
Well, that's fine, because I think that would have been the same option I would have gone for. Well played. All right, so life after high school, of course. So now, what part do you think your high school has made in you?
The normal saying is that family is how will I put it? Is the first stage in which a child acquires education.
Yeah, true.
But to me, I strongly disregard that old saying. I will call it an old saying, because in school there are a lot of things that
philosophers put their blood and energy into that, and you want to disregard it.
No, everything goes down to, let me say, your perception about something. That's why in science today, if you disregard someone's experiment, you go back into the lab and you test run and do your things, and you come out with a correction or a disapproval of what has already been there for many years.
Right.
That is science for you. So let me say the impact that the school has made in my life. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of things actually, down from the emotional, the social, just so many things. Let me just put it like that.
Yeah, if you look at your counterparts.
Yes. Okay, let me say, like what I said earlier about home and schooling.
Yes.
Like, okay, let me say, going back to the social and the emotional aspect now, like this.
Yeah.
Because there are times in which you get to control your emotions. That is when dealing with people who are not part of your family, who are not even related to you. You don't even know them, but you find yourself in such situations that is trying to let me say,
like cope with them,
to work with the crowd, something like that. But let me say, if you are at home now, you are already used to your siblings.
Okay, so I think I understand where you're coming from. So I think that aspect has been quite taken care of, I believe, because I believe I understand exactly what you mean. So you're a graduate, I believe, right? That's from high school, and currently you're trying to process your undergraduate and stuff, right?
Yes, I'm a graduate.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys this about Sambo. He's actually a graduate, like a high school graduate, of course. He's running his undergraduate program. Currently studying SLT, which is Science Lab Tech. I believe that's the main reason why he was talking a bit about tech, hypothesis, theory, law, and all that. So, yeah, with that being said, how was life after your high school?
Okay.
Like the stages before your entry into the university. Yeah, how was life then? Like within that time span?
Life after high school, I will actually categorize them into three aspects, or let me say three parts. Let me put it like that.
Okay.
The first part, which I call it the excitement stage. That is the first part. Then the second part, I call it the freedom stage. Then the third part is what I call the emotional stage.